when you come out afterwards and says, you know, what the referee said to me is not okay, it's not okay, everyone's thinking, oh, has he said something disrespectful to Jurgen Klopp? It must be really bad what he says. Then 2 days later he says, oh, all he said to me was that it was a red card. Like, you're making Paul Tierney get all this hate online, and his reaction to the fourth official, why are you running up to him like the fourth official's done something wrong? Go and celebrate like you have before with your players. You scored a last minute winner. Go and celebrate with your players. And what was funny was that he got his instant karma by pulling his hamstring, because he shouldn't have done that. And that will go down to grassroots level of like kids thinking it's fine to go and celebrate in front of a referee or a fourth official or a linesman. And it's not a good example. For me, I'd give him a 5-game ban. And if he does it again, I'll double it and give him a 10-game ban, because he's not going to learn. You know, he's got previous repeat offender and he needs to be punished.
Oh, I think that's too harsh. I'd give him. I'd ban him for 1 game. I'd send him into the stands for 1 game. For example,
he's a repeat offender. That's what I see.
There's no point in look at the incident. I actually thought that it was a free kick to Liverpool, to tell you the truth. I thought Davis pulled Salah back initially. That's neither here nor there, because what happened after it's unacceptable. Whether it's a criticism levelled at Paul Tierney, you cannot ever accuse match officials of favouring sides, you know, effectively cheating. Yeah, that's what you're doing. You cannot do that, because if you think that's happening in the game, we're just locking the door, throwing away the keys and forgetting about it, because it can't happen. It doesn't happen. And once you start questioning the integrity of officials, you're taking it to a completely and utterly different level. I thought the celebration was completely and utterly out of order. If he gets a ban, a 2-game ban, I would not have a problem with it, because the one thing that he has done previously, and it's great to see when he goes and celebrates with Liverpool fans and Liverpool players, everybody loves it. I watch it at the end of the game. Course, yeah. He's brilliant at it. He gets the crowd going, and it's fantastic. That's where he should concentrate.
What if the fourth official reacted? We saw the assistant referee react with Robertson at half time in a game about a month ago. So what, the fourth officials are standing there like, what are you doing? That's what. Go and celebrate with your players. Run down the touchline like you do, and we'll all be saying that's amazing. Look at the passion. Why are you going up to the fourth official? It's bullying for me, and he needs to be punished, because we've seen people punish Mitrovic out of order, big ban. Jurgen Klopp's a repeat offender.
I think he's just lost it.
He needs to just calm down and just stop disrespecting match officials.
I'm trying to put myself in his shoes, Gab, Laura, to see what possessed him to get so uptight with the fourth official.
What's he done?
That's what I couldn't understand. I think he just lost it maybe for that moment.
Perhaps a real rebuild or a reboot needs to happen over the summer, because I can't remember, this isn't a new thing, obviously, referees getting abuse from managers, but there's been so much focus on it this season especially, and if we're asking for referees and officials to go and relook at the way they manage situations on the pitch and the way that they use VAR and getting the right calls, that needs to be done. And I think it is a separate issue from the reaction from managers. Like you say earlier on, Ali, it actually has to be a separate issue, because you cannot say one warrants the other. I think you deal with them separately, but there has to be some kind of way that the league or whoever, the FA, are coming in and saying, perhaps we need to be harsher on managers breaking rules and infringing on those lines. Yes. Because actually immediately their players are the ones that see it first of all, aren't they? Let alone grassroots. Their players kind of see the way that the managers have respect for officials, and they think, well, if they don't have respect, we don't either, and then the situation overboils.